Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here. Bookmakers review NBA action. We actually don't have anything live on a Friday night, Saturday or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday for regular season action. But you know what? We got All-Star Game weekend this weekend. Dunk competition, skills competition, all the parties, all the pomp and circumstance, and also an All-Star Game on Sunday evening. Now, the issue is here, hey, we'd love to give out some props, plays, and have some fun with that. We don't even know the participants in this game. The reason being is we know who the starting lineup technically is going to be. We know who the reserves actually are, but they're not going to pick the teams until before the game actually starts. So it does make it a little bit harder to bet. But if we're taking a look at all-star games in the past, we know there's really not much defense to be played. And under this newer format, under Team LeBron versus another captain, Team LeBron is actually winners of the past 5 games. So if you're looking at this game overall and say, hey, look, I want to just bet Team LeBron, you can actually take a money line right now on Team LeBron. It's minus 154, which is pretty impressive. But that's also from Team Giannis. We actually don't even know if Giannis is going to play in this game because he injured his wrist in the last game against the Chicago Bulls before the All-Star break. But let's take a look at what makes some sense possibly in this game if we're looking overall. The past 3 years, the NBA is introduced into the Elam ending. So Donnie, what is the Elam ending? It just means this. There is no clock in the fourth quarter. So what that means is at the end of 3 quarters, if the game, let's just say, is 100-98, the NBA, to honor Kobe Bryant, makes the Elam ending 24 points higher than what the leading team score would be. So again, if it's 100-98, you add 24 points to the leading team, which would be 124. You don't give them the points, but that is when the game is going to end. Once the first team in the game reaches 124 points, which is plus 24 points of whatever the leading team is, again, after the third quarter. It makes for a more interesting ending because you can't just run the clock out. You have to continuously play. The team that is losing can play really good defense and get back into the game. Once one team reaches 24 points over what the beginning of the fourth quarter will be, that's who the game winner is going to be. Now, take a look at the last 3 years. In 2022, the total points in that game, 312. In 2021, the total points in that game, 320. Take a look at 2022, 323 points. So it has actually increased in 3 straight years, but there's a limit to how much scoring you can have. You're not going to have a, ridiculous fourth quarter with 78 points in it. There is a maximum that they can score. Now, the game itself now is being listed at 323 and a half points. If we take a look at 2020, 2021, and 2022, the average scores 318. So about 5.5 point difference here. That's what I'll lean on right now. If I have a 3-year run of the Elam ending in the All-Star game, I'm going to go to the under. So we'll take under 323 and a half points. Boy, it's really hard to actually say that there's a prop of that high because it's usually what? 215, 220, 225, 230, something like that. So an extra 100 points in a basketball game is kind of interesting to say. But we'll lean on the under for the All-Star game until we find out starting lineups, props that you can bet, and all that other good stuff. Let's have a great weekend coming up. NBA All-Star Weekend with Bookmakers Review. I'm Donnie RightSide, and for Bookmakers Review, as always, good luck on those wagers.